Okay, this is Mr. Shrepfer here. We're going over day 4, one last practice. It's about 10 problems, so it shouldn't take us that long. So here we go. Which expression is equivalent to 3x plus 3x plus 3x? We add them together. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. And then all the x's are the same. So we move on. So which expression is equivalent to 7k plus 13 minus 4k plus, and we got all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just combine all of our like terms. So the k's are good. 7, we got one in the middle. We got 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8k. Now, what we're going to do is we combine the other terms. So 13 plus 10 is 23. 23 minus 6 is 17. So the answer to number 2 is C. Next problem. Which expression is equivalent to the perimeter of the rectangle? Now, yesterday, you should have watched the video that had the triangle problem at the very, very end. And this is something similar because it says perimeter. So, which expression is equivalent to the perimeter of? Well, perimeter means add. So, I'm going to fill in my sides. So, x plus 1. And then dropping it down, 2x plus 3. So, we're combining our like terms. And our like terms, remember, have the same variable. So x plus x is 2x, because 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6x. Then we're going to add the regular numbers. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So our answer is C. Next problem. Which expression is equivalent to 3x minus 2 plus 2x? Now we're still using distributive property here, folks. So 3 times x is 3x. Then we go 3 times 2 is 6. Drop the minus sign. And we don't multiply the 2x because it was outside of the parentheses. Now that's an x, and that's just my bad handwriting. So we're going to combine our like terms. So 3x minus 2x, 3x plus 2x is 5x. So those guys are gone. Drop the minus 6, 5x minus 6. So there's your answer. Now, next problem. In the equation below, the box represents the coefficient, big word for you guys, coefficient of y. All that means is the number that's next to a variable that's multiplied. Coefficient of y. So there we go. Now, if you notice, we started with that. Then, if you remember from earlier, that is the GCF. So the largest number that went into those three was the number 3. So they took out the 3. Then they divided every one of those numbers by 3 in order to get those 2. Well, if you go 6 divided by 3, you get 2. So the box in the middle is 2. Next problem. Which expression is equivalent to distributive property? Bam, bam. We get 12x plus 21y. Drop down the minus y. And remember, folks, if it doesn't have a variable in front of it, it's the same as if it's a 1 in front of it. So now I just combine my like terms. I don't have any more x's, so that takes those guys out. And then 21 minus 1 is 20. Right there. Next problem. Which expression is equivalent to the one shown below? Well, by now you should be familiar with this distributive property. Blam, bablam. We get 12g plus 33. 12g plus 33. Next problem. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression? Well, we have an x. So to help some of you out, you have to put a 1 in front of it for help. The 1 does not replace the x. This isn't substitution. The 1 does not replace the x. It just goes in front of it. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 is not, we got 3 nines. I'm sorry, 2 nines. One of them has an x, one of them has a variable. Well, we're only adding this so we don't mess with the variables. Answer is B. Number 8. Which expression is equivalent to, well, we don't have distributive property, so that's the hard part. Now we just have to combine our like terms. So we got 8y and then 2y. Because there is a minus sign in front of the second term, that means we're going to subtract. So 8 minus 2 is 6y. Now we just got to figure out when we go 6 minus 9, we get -3. Last problem. Which expression is equivalent to? I hope by now everybody's got this thing down. 5n, because it's 5 times n, minus 5 times 9, which is 45. Minus sign drops down, and there's the answer. If you have questions, please email me, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. If not, you've got a test on Monday. Bye.